Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu friends, it's Faizan Bangash from the news and views. Viewers, today the vlog is related to the devastation caused by the recent flood. This can really be described as a tragedy of monumental proportion. As per the figures provided by Federal Finance Minister Miftah Ismail, around 1,300 people have lost lives in this flood so far, and the correct estimate is yet to be decided because the water is yet to recede and exact picture will be available once the water gets receded. This vlog is related to the response Pakistan has received after the call of the United Nations. United Nations have appealed to the global community to come up with at least $160 billion of the relief package or the bailout package for Pakistan for the relief and rehabilitation of the flood affectees. And the Great Britain has so far emerged as the greatest contributor, as the major contributor, because it has single-handedly met that demand by 10%. The Great Britain has contributed £16.5 million for the relief and the rehabilitation of the flood affectees, and this amount is to be dispersed not through the government directly, but through the NGOs, through the private sector and through the UN bodies. This is a welcome sign because UK in past has also supported Pakistan on multiple occasions, whether it was the construction of the Mangla Dam in 1960s, whether it was the fifth extension of the third, and whether it was related to agriculture, whether it was related to health, whether it was related to education. Britain has supported Pakistan on most of the occasion. Christian Turner, the British High Commission, was also in Lahore, and he also held meeting with Governor Punjab Baliur Rahman, and in the meeting he apprised the Governor Punjab about all the steps taken by the British government for the relief and rehabilitation of the flood affectees. Flood has devastated most of the rural parts of the country. Flood in Pakistan has caused huge lives, and it is the greatest flood-related tragedy of all the times in the history of Pakistan. Pakistan did have one of the largest tragedy in form of the earthquake when around 90,000 people lost their lives, but this is also one of the most massive tragedy that Pakistan has ever faced, because in the flood-related incident, Pakistan never witnessed such massive flood. So Christian Turner also held meeting with the Pakistan Cricket Board officials, and the agenda of that meeting was primarily the tour of the English cricket team to Pakistan. It is expected to visit Pakistan this year, maybe later, and Fawzia Yunus, the head of communication of the British High Commission, also held meeting with a delegation of journalists that was led by former president of Lahore Press Club, Mr. Arshad Ansari, and she apprised the media persons about all the steps taken by the British government, particularly for the welfare, for the empowerment of women, children, for the empowerment of students in Pakistan. A figure was also official during that meeting, and it was disclosed that around 23,000, figure was 23,500 as far as if I recall that correctly, around 23,500 students were issued visas for the UK till mid of 2022, and the 97% applications were approved. It's a big number. People in big number have been issued the UK visa, and the officials also expressed hope that the mutual ties between the two sides will improve with the passage of time. And it really, the UK has, according to them, has contributed a lot for the women and children of Pakistan, and it is trying to boost the mutual cooperation, boost the mutual ties between the two sides in different sectors, and with the passage of time, these ties will be strengthened. Thank you viewers, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe the channel, like it, share it, and you're free to post your comments.